Hey guys, Andy here, and welcome to The Ghost on the Shore. Or I can't bother to look at the actual thing. It's an Indonesian game, and I thought, holy crap, this looks interesting, so let's get started, shall we? Mom told me that children may not go to the shore at night. She said there is a ghost in there that will come to scare people around. Of course, I don't care about it. Who will believe a story about a ghost in the 21st century like nowadays? Every morning I saw the adults bring food to the shore to appease the ghost. It's futile, right? They're wasting food for something that doesn't exist. Adults are stupid after all. That night, I sneaked out of my house carrying a flashlight and waited on the shore. It was so dark there. There's no moonlight, but there are stars being hung there twinkling beautifully. The sea breeze blows hard. It feels a bit cold. No other sound could be heard but the sound of the waves that come and go. I don't see anyone around. There are only fishermen in the middle of the sea who may not be able to see anyone from the shore. No one else was there. Perhaps because rumors about the ghost. Just when I thought about it, I felt a hand touching me from behind. It startled me for a moment. Slowly, I turned towards the hand that touched me. I'm sorry you have to wait a long time here. He turned out to be Musa, a boy whom I met here about a week ago. You really surprised me. I thought you were a ghost. Alright then, I'm sorry. It reminds me of our first meeting on the shore. And that time I wondered what that boy did on the shore alone. Hey, why are you here alone? It's because no one wants to play with me. People tell me that I'm strange. Not really. I think you're an interesting person. Do you want to be my friend? Eh? Since that time, both of us often play together day and night. Doesn't care about the ghost rumor at all. This time, both of us plan to sit by the shore looking at the stars. Did you know that I'm very fond of the star? I always dream to reach it. The other kids always laugh at me, but only Musa who did not. Come on, let's go. He pulled my arm. I just obey him. We both sat down above white sand we cannot see clearly in the darkness, illuminated only by flashlight. He pointed toward the sky. Mid, which star do you like the most? Me? I like the one that leads to the north. I see. Mine is the northwest one. I don't know any of those stars' names, though. Teacher often says that those stars above can form a certain constellation. Unfortunately, let alone remembering stars and constellation, I don't even remember the telescope inventor name. Sa, do you know any of those stars' name? I don't, but all of them are beautiful, right? I guess so. Right? That night, we told stories to each other, playing and laughing under a dark sky illuminated by stars, also armed with the flashlight. We continued our agenda by viewing the sea horizon at night. That's when we found something rather surprising. Look, there's a white shadow there. Spoopy. There's a white shadow. It looks like a human silhouette, but not too obvious. Face, clothes, feet, or anything normal seems not visible at all. It seems like hovering into the sea. Don't tell me it's a ghost. Just talk slowly, Hamid. I quite like the music, it's very intense. What should I do? Run away or hide. Let's hide. Let's just hide ourselves. Let our head down. Yes. The shadow kept floating to the sea until it finally stopped and disappeared. Thankfully, it seems like it didn't recognize us. That's a relief. I'm scared to go home alone now. Accompany me, please. So, we both walked together to Musa's house, which was not far from here. The night grew darker, colder temperatures. We both held hands while other hands were holding flashlight. I do love this. It's really cute, but the dialogue is just a little bit off. But I can totally understand it. I fucking love it. I think it's cute so far. Do you know what that is? Never mind. It doesn't need to be discussed again. It made me shiver, you know? Throughout our trip, we're getting quiet this time. I also shivered a bit in that time. Moose's hand was getting colder. It seems like he's scared. I kind of felt guilty making him come in here and see something he didn't want to see. He even got so scared like this. Once we've arrived in front of his house, both of us were waving to each other. I feel like I recognize that building from somewhere. I don't know where. Let's separate here, okay? I'm gonna sneak through the back door. Mom will scold me if she finds out about our adventure. You're such a naughty boy. Musa only grinned happily. As long as we can play together, it's okay, right? See you later. I turned around and walked toward the darkness. What should I do now? Let's go home. Might as well, fuck it, let's go back to the goddamn shore. Seems like I left something there. What should I do here? There's something white in there. Check place where the ghost stood just now. There's nothing here. What should I do here? It's my handkerchief. How did it end up here? Whatever, I'll just take it home. I'm glad that I found it. What should I do now? Okay, go home. Let's just go home. But walking alone like this makes me scared. At least Musa was still with me, but he's home now. It's getting colder. The atmosphere is quiet, as there is only the sound of crickets, blowing wind, and the sound of waves from a distance. The white shadow started to flash inside my mind. What should I do? I'm alone now. I shook my head. Be strong, Hamid. You certainly can't go by yourself. You're your father and mother's beloved boy. But what happened if people find out that you're scared walking alone at night like this? I even had gone to check the shore alone, after all. Whatever. At home, I slowly sneaked through the window where I came out earlier. Finally, I can go home safely. Nothing bad happened. Time for bed. Normal end, a very normal end. Oh, that was cute. But we need to get to, the decisions. We need to see scary stuff, So let's see if I can skip ahead. I can. Run away. Let's get away from here. Yeah, let's go. Did it follow us? Ow, that was loud. I guess not. That's a relief. Man, it's so scary, right? Really makes me shiver. Accompany me home, please. We walked together toward Musa's house. But not long after that, we saw a very familiar figure in front of us. It's following us. No. That thing was getting closer, and Okay, let's try that again. Let's just go home. I felt something cold touching me again. Ah, what's wrong with you? It's Misa. Musa. Really? I directed my flashlight toward him. It's really Musa. With his hand on his hip, he looked at me with a surprised face. Why did you act like as you've seen a ghost? No, it's not. I was really scared that time. You dropped your handkerchief. He handed the handkerchief. Did I bring it? I don't know. Maybe I did. Otherwise, how could it have been dropped in the first place? Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, I'll go home now. I pulled his hand, which was a bit cold. You're not afraid anymore? Is it okay? Let me accompany you. To be honest, I felt a bit guilty he bothered himself to return the handkerchief to me. It's okay. See you again. He ran toward his home. Soon he disappeared from sight. Fear started to crawl back into my mind. I quickly ran toward my house. I slowly snuck towards the window where I was out earlier. Really, that night I was only sitting in my room, trying not to think about that white shadow anymore. What a sunny morning. Time to go to Moose's house. I want to thank him again. He seemed happy to see me. Ooh, how upbeat. We both exchanged greetings at the door. Good morning, Musa. Morning, come on in. Finally, I went in and sat there while telling stories with each other. Anyway, thanks again for returning my handkerchief. Returning handkerchief? When? Cold sweated had been spontaneously. Okay, let me see if I can fix this for you. I started sweating. There's something wrong. You know, last night you returned my handkerchief when I was halfway home. It was dark outside. I was scared to come out again. That's why I asked you to accompany me, right? I guess it's right. I just realized something. Since when did Musa dare to go out in the dark without a flashlight? Who the hell returned my handkerchief? I don't want to think about it anymore. True end. Just let the unknown be unknown. That was cute. Kind of want to know more, you know? But yeah, that was. Fuck am I playing? The Ghost on the Shore. There we go. That was cute. I really liked it. That was adorable. Kind of want to see more of it. Um, kind of want to know who the ghost is. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching this. I will continue a new LP very fucking soon. I won't be continuing Nancy Drew. But I do have something planned for Patreon since I can't do Dead Secret at the moment. So be sure to tune in. Tune in. Be sure to support me on Patreon if you want to see the shadows that run alongside our car. I think that's what it's called. I wanted to play it for so long, but now I'm finally going to get the chance to. But yeah, thank you so much. I'll see y'all very fucking soon. Bye for now. Bye for now.